Alright, here we go. Sunday. Little Sunday session here. Pick out a pair of good dice. Good dice, man. I'm gonna get that thing there fixed one of these days. One of these days. Maybe I can get one of my kids to show me how to get that thing there fixed. But anyway. See whether we can't get a little practice session in Sunday evening. On the back porch. Doing what we do. That's how we gonna do it. Yep. I went to the casino, I think that was Friday night. Man. Man, let me tell you. It was packed. It was packed. Now here in Cherokee, North Carolina, they got a comedy zone area in there. So just about every weekend they got somebody in there performing. And that's a 6. And when they're in there, it's packed. And when they're in there, they got those table limits. The lowest table limit is $25, up to $50, up to $100. So I played on, of course, the $25 table, which I ain't trying to, stay in there too long. I usually do a couple of sports bets, and that's a 4. And then I'll do some sports bets, and if a table is open with my spot on it, I'll tag on in there. So yeah, we had a $25 table open, and I went in there, and I probably had like a 9-roller. Other than that, everything else, that's too high. Too tall to call. Bounce got me on that one right there. But it is what it is. Sometimes that happens. That bounce will get you. But I went in there, had like a little 9-roller. And I actually hit the small. I hit the small within those 9 rolls. Ooh, boy, you all over the place today. That's what happens when you're distracted. Trying to tell a story and shoot at the same time. 6-3, 3-6, 6-5. Everybody was in there. There's a 10. A couple of fellas that I know locally, they were in there playing on the 25. Had a couple of people on the $50 table. It was negative. Trust me. If you was playing Friday night, yeah, you had better been on that don't. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I probably was the only one, that's 8, that had a hand on the table. I don't know whether it's just because I practiced or whatever, but other than that, listen, it was a point, and then maybe another number, and then a 7 out. I mean, it was nasty. It was ugly. It was a 10. That's a 4, 6, 10. It was sickening. And with those limits that high, $50 a toss, $25 a toss, I'm not staying on the table long unless I got like $3,000, $4,000 on me, which I didn't. I just went to play some basketball bets, NBA bets, and of course that's a 7 out, and of course to play for a little while. So that was a bad hand. That was 4 plus the point, and then a 7 out. So that was a 257. That's out. We never got that 6. Pretty much probably talking, but I just wanted to let you guys know how it turned out. And most of the time, my wife's outside. She'll come in every now and then, but most of the time she just stays out there because she knows I'm not going to be in there too long. I just want to go and play a little bit and see what happens. All right. That is a 5 for a 9. Let's light the 9 up. But yeah, like I said, it was fun and it was packed. The crapless table was actually hollering pretty good down there. But it looked like a whole bunch of young people down there, you know, acting out, you know, probably not betting big, you know, but that's a 3. I'll put that right there. Oh, crap, 3. But yeah, they were jumping down there on that craps table, that long craps table. But other than that, all the other tables, they were quiet. Even the table I was on, man. And we had some heavy hitters in there, and they were putting $500 down, and I mean, because the table max is $5,000, so I mean, if you got the money, you can go ahead and bet. But no, I just went in on the, like, as they call it, the skinny. I went in on the skinny. I had a little bit of money on me, not enough to play long. Gotta get that under control there. Ooh-wee. And getting ugly. Those ugly tosses. But anyway, I think I bought in for $500. Yeah, I bought in for $500 after doing my sports bet, and then I walked out with $400. So a loss of $100, even on myself, because I stayed and played a little bit. That's a hard 4. But I'm just out here right before dinner. I'm gonna just practice, put up a quick little video. I see some people are actually starting to notice that I'm out here, which I think is pretty cool. That's a 527 out again. So my practice table here with me talking on it. That was a 4, not hitting a point. Again, out here with me talking. The couple minutes that I'm gonna spend out here to practice. Of course, I'm distracted, you know, trying to make the video, and you know, I'm new to the YouTube thing, so usually I'm just out here real quiet, just shooting dice, practicing. Every now and then the dogs will bark, but I always got something on that TV over there playing. So let's see what we got here. Here we go. 3665. I'll try to be quiet, but anyway, a loss of $100 out there in Cherokee, North Carolina. That's an 11. Yo, that would have been a front line win. 5-6, yo. But just trying to give y'all a little bit of update on my casino experience Friday. Alright, we got an 8. The point will be 8. That was far away. That's a 358. 358. Let's light it. Let's try to be a little bit more quiet and concentrate. Usually I have some volume on that TV, but that's a 6. And that's a 4. So that's a 4, 6, 10. I'm going to straighten up them chips one of these days. The kids, they come out here and they like to play around with the chips. So every time I get the table straightened up, that don't last long. The kids come out here and they just destroy it. They're all up on top of the table, everything. And that is a 358. That's That's a 358 point hit. Finally, I got one, so I'll actually put a red and white. That was point and point. So go off. Get hit 11. So all right, 3 6 6 5. All right, there we go. We got another 8. That is a 6 2 8 6 2 8. Back on that 8 again. 3 6 6 5. One and only set. That is a 6 3 9. 6 3 9. Mark that. 3 6 6 5. I call this a scatter toss. I basically hold the dice with the 3 fingers and the thumb in the middle. Thumbs on the middle pip, both on the 5 and on the 6 in the middle. So, and then I just basically put this finger down as a kickstand and line them up and try. Shoot for it. That's a 2. That's both dots. 2 dots. That is a 2 crap number. Like that. I usually try to go for box hits, so like I said, all this right here, this set produces a lot of box numbers at times if you're on, and then it'll actually occasionally hit them horns, and then you'll end up hitting the small or the tall. So it's just how you hit it. That's a 538. That point has gotten hit again. So turn that off. Getting a little warmed up here on the toss. So like I said, I don't consider myself a controlled shooter. That's to come out 527. Came at a good time. I don't worry about the ATS. I never bet it, and I actually hit it all the time. But I do put the dealers up there on it, so we'll call that a pass line hit. Here we go. 3 6 6 5. Straight down the pipe. There's a 4 6 10. There's the 4 6 10. We'll go ahead and light that 10. All right, here we go. 3 6 6 5. And that's a 7 out. All right, we did not get that 10. So, with that being said, I mean, these short rolls like that, I mean, if you're not dialed in and ready for war, get off the table. That's all I got to say. Because, I mean, crap numbers and like 2 or 3 box hits, if you got money out there, good money. And let's see, what is that? 6 hits, 7. That ain't no money right there. So basically, you're gonna be like I was yesterday. Even though I shot 9, you know, I tossed and had like a 9 roller. I still lost money because I left it out there. Anyway, with that being said, yeah, usually I'd call it even if I'm tossing like that on the table. I mean, that's 3 bad, you know, runs in a row with, you know, the longest being the 7 roller. That's not good tossing in my opinion. So with that being said, we gonna go ahead and get us some dinner. And like I said, always try to toss them to your boss. We'll see you on the next one.